New monitor day. It's nice to know that if you are a beginner content creator, that there is some budget creative monitors available. When first starting a YouTube channel, you usually need some gear. Most people start with a phone, a tripod, a laptop, some peripherals like a mouse, keyboard, and of course, a monitor. So when Innocent reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to review one of their new budget 4K monitors, I immediately said yes. So before you splurge on buying a crazy expensive creative monitor, please watch this video and stay tuned for a giveaway in the end. In recent years, 4K monitors have been increasingly getting popular. With their high resolution and crisp visuals and very clear text, this has made them very popular for gaming and entertainment. The only problem is, with the rise of demand, this has become very expensive. But here we are today with a budget 4K monitor, so I'm here to review it. I'll tell you what I think about it. What I have here today is the Innocent 28D1U. This has a resolution of 3840 x 2160, aka 4K. This is part of the Innocent's Art series, so this has an IPS panel. So this means it has wide viewing angles and accurate colors. So this monitor is 28 inches and 4K. It has a PPI of 157. That means the images and text will be extremely clear. As far as ports, this comes with 2 HDMI, a display port, and an audio jack. Unfortunately, it only comes with one HDMI cable, and there's no display port cable. So if you want to use your graphics card display port, you'll have to go get one on your own. So one thing about this monitor, it does not swivel or pivot, which is kind of unfortunate, which is not a deal breaker because you can always just mount this in the monitor arm. Make sure you check compatibility and make sure you buy the right arm size. This monitor also covers 99% sRGB and 93% DCI-P3, which is great for doing creative work if you're video and photo editing. Innocent claims that this monitor goes all the way up to 400 nits, and what the cool thing about Innocent is all their monitor comes pre-calibrated from the factory. The colors are pretty much accurate out of the box. And to be honest with you, I believe them when they say 400 nits, just because, as you know, I've been using the LG 27-inch OLED, and that only has 200 nits, and this monitor is definitely way brighter. So highly appreciate that, especially me, since I work in a bright room. Out of the box, you can definitely work with photo and video editing right away. And to be honest with you, this is not a bad experience compared to other high-end monitors, and it can definitely hold its own. As far as controls, the controls are in the bottom right of the screen, and I would rather much prefer a joystick. However, this is not too bad. As far as my use case scenario, I basically just dial the settings once and never touch it again. I've been using this monitor for a couple days now, and I want to share you my thoughts. So when I first started this monitor, I honestly did not know what to expect. I've seen some really cheap panels before, and I used to be disappointed. But when I first started this up, I connected this to my MacBook, and to be honest with you, I was pleasantly surprised. The colors were vibrant, and the thin bezels really helped a lot. It was pretty immersive. I've used a 4K monitor before, and those 4K monitors were from Samsung, LG, and Asus, and those were pretty much gaming monitors. I pretty much enjoyed all those monitors for gaming. However, when it came to creative work, I think they were basically overkill. So this IPS panel is actually pretty decent. However, problems with IPS panels is their contrast. Yes, I know there are cheap VA panels out there. However, if you are using a VA panel and you're scrolling through a dark screen with white text, you get that smearing, and it's not really a pleasant experience. When comparing IPS against OLED, OLED is definitely better because of their contrast ratio and really rich colors. However, when you are using an OLED monitor, you have to worry about burn-in. So the advantage of the IPS here is that you know that this will last for a very long time. With this IPS panel, with its increased size and resolution, watching YouTube and scrolling through Reddit or playing games was honestly a very good experience. When it comes to productivity, I think this is where this monitor shines. So I usually edit my videos in Final Cut Pro. So what I did is I connected my MacBook Pro and started editing. And the extra screen real estate, I didn't think it was gonna matter, but going from 27 to 28 inch was actually a pleasant experience, especially when you're scrubbing through 4K timelines in Final Cut. I wasn't even the 4K camp, yet alone a 28-inch monitor, but now after using a 4K 28-inch monitor, I actually wish more companies would actually make the screen size. Could you just think about having a 4K 28-inch 240Hz OLED monitor? I'm pretty sure that would be a dream monitor for everybody. Although, I'm going to be using this monitor for creative work, but I also love gaming, so let's talk a little bit about gaming performance. So this monitor only actually has 60 Hz, so I wouldn't advise playing competitive FPS games on here just because you're gonna get a lot of ghosting or motion blur. However, if you've never experienced a high refresh rate panel, this would probably be okay. What surprised me the most is input lag. Because this is 60 Hz, I didn't think it was going to have good input lag. To be honest with you, hitting shots on this was actually pretty easy and it was pretty snappy. So, because of this, I actually can't wait to try their gaming panels. Because if it's this snappy over here, I could only imagine what their gaming panels would look like. What I think is best if you want to game in this monitor is playing those slow-paced, visually appealing games. Like Red Dead Redemption 2, or recently the Harry Potter game that just came out. I actually just bought that game, and I decided to try that game out in this monitor. So what I did was I connected my PS4, I tried out Harry Potter. So I forgot to mention one thing. This monitor actually has speakers. I mean, it's actually pretty decent. It's not like having a soundbar or anything, but to be honest with you, if you're just doing like Zoom meetings and stuff, this is honestly not too bad. I tried out Gran Turismo, and that was such a good experience. I can actually recommend this for you guys if you just want to do light gaming on the side and you want to do some productivity work. So let's actually talk about who this monitor is for. I think this monitor is for the people that are budget conscious, and if you are a beginning content creator, for the price point of $249 or $199 if you can find this on sale, I think this is a pretty decent monitor. Especially if you're going for creative monitors. Those monitors could range all the way from $1,000 all the way to $2,000. So I think this monitor is plenty good. If you are a console gamer and you want to do light gaming and you don't want to break the bank, this monitor could be good. However, I wouldn't really advise it just because if you have a next-gen console, the HDMI ports on these only go to 2.0, and since your console supports HDMI 2.1, I would honestly get a monitor that supports HDMI 2.1. However, like I said, if you're on a budget, this will actually give you a pretty decent experience. So as far as my use case scenario, I will actually be using this monitor in vertical mode right next to my LG 27-inch OLED monitor. I've been using the Samsung Odyssey G5 165Hz, and to be honest with you, it's such a waste of a monitor going in vertical mode just because I don't really need the 165Hz in vertical. And since this one is 28 inches, the extra screen real estate actually looks way better. Alright, let's talk about giveaways. So when Innocent reached out to me, I let them know that I would review this monitor and I also wanted to do a giveaway. I'm going to pick a random winner and I'll let them know and they're gonna go ahead and send you one. So, if you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and let me know what you like best about this monitor. Innocent also wanted to let you guys know that they are doing a Valentine's Day giveaway where they're going to be giving away 3 monitors of their own. If you are interested in that, I'm going to leave links down below so you can go ahead, enter, and check it out. I have some really cool videos coming for you guys. I recently purchased the Lamzu Atlantis Mini, and the Odyssey Neo OLED G8 finally came in the mail, so watch out for that. And that's it for me today, guys. And if you like this video, again, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.